Hola, hola. Ooh, this is so good. The Bioma Hydrating Milky Toner after a shower, after a clean face is like the best thing. And it's so affordable. Love it. I'm gonna continue hydrating because my skin is kind of dry after this shower. Do I not have any more of this? Elf. I've been using this new Elf Skin Thirst Burst drops. These are actually worth the hype. Oh my gosh, I have to go buy more because I don't have any left. Oh, there's a little bit. Ugh, no. Okay, yeah, I need to go get more. I guess this is something I can share and empty that I feel like I've been emptying a lot of stuff today. I emptied this. I emptied a bunch of like my shampoos and conditioners after I got out of the shower, which I think is a good thing because I'm like, I need to get rid of stuff. I'm about to empty this wave spray that I like to use on my hair. So that's a good thing. I feel like it's always good when you can, you know, empty stuff. But I'm gonna drink some of my cafecito. This is so good. Has anybody gotten a pumpkin spice latte yet? Who's excited for fall? I should say that. Who's excited for fall? That's good. There's nothing better than a homemade pumpkin spice drink. Okay, I'm gonna put this away because this isn't empty now. I'm gonna recycle that. And today I'm going to be getting ready on live, which I'm so excited. I haven't been on live in so long. It feels like this is like a whole new thing. It's been so long since I've been on live, but I love going on live. It's so much fun. I'm just doing some skincare before I start with the makeup. Ooh. This is nice. This is the Beekman 1802 Barrier Reset Jelly Mist. It has goat milk, heart leaf, and magnesium plus complex. It's supposed to be really good for redness. I have redness, I have rosacea. So this is just a really nice product for that. Oh, hello, hello. That's so exciting. I'm so happy you're here. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on live, but I am back. I am back with the lives. So get ready for lots of good lives coming up. Right now, I'm just starting off with some skincare. I just got out of the shower. I spent all my Sunday morning cleaning and doing some errands like grocery shopping, getting ready for the week. I did like a bunch of laundry. It feels so good to be done with everything and have a clean home. I feel like that's what Sundays are for, like a Sunday reset. But it is a long weekend, so today's like Saturday and then tomorrow's Sunday. So I'm happy because then tomorrow I can just chill, you know? What have you guys been up to? Let me know. Do you have any fun plans today with this long weekend? Let me know what you bonitas are up to today. Okay, another skincare that I've been really into is Desi Skin by Desi Perkins. It's now actually at Ulta, which is awesome. Not Ulta, sorry, Sephora, which is so awesome that we can find it in stores and don't have to wait for something to come in the mail. And it's really good. I love the Agua Fresca. This is my second one that I have been using. It's a really great moisturizer, very easy to wear, lightweight on the face, which is amazing. Ooh, good. Well, you deserve that. You deserve that sleeping in since you cleaned late last night. Are you on East Coast time or West Coast time? Because here at East Coast time, it is 2 p.m. So I've been doing all my errands, cleaning, and laundry since the early AM. So now that it's 2 p.m., I'm like, okay, I just Did a nice shower. Now we can get ready on live. And then I can carry on with the rest of my day. But I want to know, bonitas, what are you guys up to? Thank you, everybody, for joining the live. This is so much fun. It's been a while since I've been on here, but I'm back, and I'm going to be doing these lives much more consistently than I have the past few months. But you guys know, sometimes life is just lifing, and you got to do what you got to do. But I am back with the lives, and I'm excited. So before I continue the hair, before I continue the glam, I'm going to go ahead and do the hair. Today I decided I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm just going to let my hair breathe and be natural. So I'm just going to put some product in it and just kind of like scrunch it up a little bit so my waves can get a little bit more defined. I'm probably going to end up putting it like half up, half down. So I'm just doing that with it. I'm putting the Aveda Be Curly Enhanced Curl Cream. It's really nice. It defines, fights frizz, and adds shine, which is something that is important. I have very thick, wavy hair, and it can get very, very frizzy. So I'm like, let me go ahead and just get it to do its thing. Ooh, it's 1 p.m. in Houston, Texas. Ooh, Houston. I feel like I need to make a trip to Texas. I've heard really great things about Texas, Houston. I was talking to one of my cousins the other day, and she was like, yeah, I went on a trip to Houston. It was so much fun. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go to Texas. Is there any fun things you would recommend to do in Texas? Hola, amiga. Oh my gosh, Alma Rivera Beauty. This is so exciting. My girl Alma, we got to go on live together one of these days and get ready juntas. That would be so much fun. Oh my gosh, me and Alma go way back. We were on Benefit Brow Search together. Literally the best time. We had the best time ever. So I have to come to LA again and visit you. It has been so long. Oh my gosh, I miss Alma. Ooh, okay, so you're from Tampa. Okay, that's all. It's so funny you say that because I'm like, I kind of also want to go to Florida. So I'm turning 30 at the end of this year, and I'm trying to figure out where I want to go for my 30th birthday. I feel like it's only right to go on a trip for your 30th birthday. So I'm like, where do I want to go? The only thing that also sucks is that my birthday is at the end of the year when it's like holiday season. Everything is so expensive. So I'm like, I feel like maybe I could plan something in the States or like nearby to the States. I don't know, but I was like thinking about Florida. But I can imagine you missing the beaches. That's so much fun. Yes, Alma, we need to chat. I'm gonna text you. We need to do a YouTube live together. That would be so much fun. Yes, I will be coming to LA ASAP. Ooh, Orlando. Okay. So we have Tampa in the chat. We have Orlando in the chat. Let me know what are some favorite places in Florida for my Florida people. Maybe I should go to Florida for my 30th. I was thinking like maybe like Miami. I've been to Miami, but I'm like maybe Miami. But I kind of want something relaxing. Like I'm not a huge party girl, so I want something where I can like have a nice time. I was also honestly thinking Nashville because I've been to Nashville twice and I love Nashville. Like Nashville is one of the most fun places I've been to. San Diego. That's another place I haven't been to that I would love to go is San Diego. I've been to Los Angeles. I've been to San Francisco, which both very different vibes, but very great vibes. Like I love both. San Francisco kind of reminds me of, maybe because there's more green in San Francisco, or at least where I was. So I feel like it kind of reminds me of like LA meets the East Coast type of thing. I don't know, but it's fun. Oh yeah, Orlando's great for amusement parks. I can imagine. I went to the amusement parks when I was really young in Orlando. I don't really remember it, but probably beach. I feel like in December, it's gonna be really cold here where I live. I'm from Maryland. I'm from Baltimore. So it's gonna be cold. So I'm like, I'm trying to get out of the cold for once for my birthday. So it'd be so much fun to just be in a nice warm climate. I was also thinking maybe like Los Cabos, Mexico, which is not in the States, but I was also thinking about Mexico for my 30th, but we shall see. Ah, okay, that's nice. That's good to know, Jen, that there's like the beach. That's interesting too, though, that like the beaches, even though they're like in the same state, some of them are in warmer. I guess Miami's like further down, so that makes sense. Ooh, 25 minutes away from San Francisco. The beaches are nice there. That's so nice. It's so cool that you can be so close to like a huge major city like San Francisco. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Yeah, I wish it was warm here. Not too warm, because I will say in Maryland, like in Baltimore, we get all 4 seasons like to the fullest. Like summer is hot and humid. Like so hot and humid. And then fall is like the most perfect time of the year. Like right now we're moving into fall. It's literally my favorite season because it is so nice. Like it is truly the best weather. It's not too cold. It's not too warm. It's not humid whatsoever. You can wear like a cute little like sweater, cardigan, and it's the best. I want to say here it starts snowing honestly towards the end of December. January is pretty intense with the snow. And then February is just really cold. Like by February, everybody's like, oh my gosh, we are done with the winter. So hold on, let me clean my screen. I don't know why I think that'll help. There we go. I feel like the little lens was a little dirty. I'm trying to do these brows real quick. I feel like brows I always like to do off camera because they're just so... They're not annoying, but I'm like, I don't know. I feel like nobody does brows on camera when you watch content. That's so good to know about Florida. I'm gonna have to do some more research. I'm like, maybe I should go to Florida for my 30th. That would be fun. Or I could fully embrace like a winter wonderland and go somewhere cold and like stay in a cabin. That's something else I was thinking about. Okay. I've been to Miami. Have I been to Fort Lauderdale? I don't think so. Sarasota. I don't think I've been there either. Like I said, I want like relaxing vibes for my 30th. I'm not like a party girl. So that's the only thing about Miami. When I went to Miami, it was so much fun, but it was definitely more, I feel like it's fast paced, but it's slow paced too, if that makes sense. Like it's fast paced in terms of nightlife, but I feel like everybody there is just, you know, still very, it's not like in New York where everything's like the hustle, you know? But I'll have to figure it out this month because I feel like the more I wait, the more it's going to be expensive. And I'm like, Or I could also go at the beginning of the new year. I feel like typically after New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, like everything's cheap for like 2 weeks to travel because everybody's exhausted, everybody's broke from the holidays. And I feel like that may be a good time too to look into going on a trip. So we shall see on that. But I'm very excited for this time of the year, especially here in the East Coast, fall. Like it's so insane how fast time goes. Am I going to change my handle? Ooh. Yeah, right, Jen? Like I feel like that time of the year is great to go on a trip like early January, it's much cheaper. Even when I was looking at the tickets to go to Los Cabos, because that's somewhere else I've never been to Los Cabos. But I was thinking about that too, and it was like $300 or like, yeah, maybe like $250 to $300 for a round trip ticket from the US to Los Cabos, Mexico. And I was like, that's actually really good, because I feel like any other time it's like $600 and up. So I'm kind of trying to figure out what is the best. I actually recently went to Europe for one of my best friend's weddings. She lives in Denmark, and we met in the States in her early 20s. And that trip was so much fun. I'm actually going to be posting a Euro vlog, which I'm almost done editing. Hopefully I can get it up tonight. That would be fantastic, the dream. So I'm gonna try to get it up ASAP, but it was so much fun. And I've been to Europe before once, but I think this trip was more so of a solo trip. I was visiting my friend and her family and all that, and it truly made me realize how much I value experiences and just traveling. Traveling is incredible, and I just really love that. Oh yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about my username and handle. So I did do a community post where I was talking about transitioning slowly from the Mexican beauty to Jessica Romois, which is like my name. And the reason I wanted to do that, and I've actually been thinking about it a lot. I love the Mexican beauty. I've had that name, like that handle name, since I started my YouTube channel in 2014 is when I started my YouTube channel. I was literally right out of high school when I started that. And it was just something that clicked. Like, you know, back in the day, everybody had Twitter names and whatnot, and it was just like some random name. Like, it was just, I don't know, it was just a random name. It wasn't even your name, it was just a random name. So I love it. And obviously I think it's great because it's catchy. It's like a representation of my culture and all that stuff. And I think it's fantastic. But a part of me too feels like I've been growing and evolving, and I want to make it more so of my name. I haven't fully decided if I'm going to completely take off the Mexican beauty like as my like at name, but I did want to incorporate Jessica Romois as like my name on YouTube and also like on my channel banner, so you guys can kind of see that transition. It's still going to be the same content. I'm still going to be talking about beauty, but I do want to also incorporate more things in my life. I would love to do more like of lifestyle stuff. Like, also I'm very, very on like, I don't know how to describe it. I am on a budget. So like, I'm like, how can I help you find great pieces for your home on a budget? And I've also started doing like my bonitas on a budget, even like when shopping for stuff. Things are so expensive nowadays. I'm living on a budget. So I'm like, I want to share more of that type of content. Obviously still the beauty. And I know a lot of you guys came to my channel for beauty, and I'll still be doing reviews, which is one of my favorite things to do on my channel. I love to do reviews, but I also want to incorporate other elements of things in my life that I really enjoy. Like, you know, doing maybe like a day in my life routine, like a morning routine. I've been very into my morning routines. I'm naturally a morning person. So I would love to share that aspect. Also like making my own pumpkin spice latte at home so I can save some cash. Like just stuff like that, I think is relatable, but it's also very authentic to me. And that's why I want to start incorporating more so of lifestyle things. So yeah, I really, really love to do beauty, and beauty's I'm always gonna be a beauty girl. I'm just naturally a girly girl. But I'm very excited, especially as I turn 30, to talk about other topics other than just, you know, this lip gloss. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I mean, I'll be incorporating different things. I'm not going to do it like go from talking about beauty and then talking about like something completely different day and night. No, I'll slowly incorporate. I'll also see what you guys enjoy watching on my channel. And I think it's really important to just kind of share it all, be a little bit more open and vulnerable. And I think it's really exciting. So I'm very excited to share just more content with you guys. And I think what I really want to focus on too is quality over quantity. So I just want quality content. Right now I'm trying to go back to like my 2 videos a week, and right now it's been heavily beauty focused just because that's what I've always done here. But I do want to sprinkle in one of those 2 videos a week or whatever it may be, you know, a little bit of maybe like a vlog or like a morning routine or a fall routine, or like let's go shop for some fall stuff, or like a fall beauty makeup routine, just stuff like that. So I love it. Yes, Nicole. Thank you so much for, let me go back and read everybody's comments because I feel like I lost some of it. Yes, Maryland. Woo! Thank you so much, Nicole. You're so sweet. What made me get into YouTube? So I've been doing YouTube since 2014. So since I was literally, like what, 18, 19 years old. Right now I'm about to turn 30 at the end of December. So as you can see, I've evolved a lot from then, which is why I want to also incorporate my name and like more of my personality into my videos, because I'm not that 18-year-old girl that started the Mexican beauty. Like I've grown, I've evolved. And I feel like I've evolved a lot the past 3 years. In my late 20s, I've done like a lot of work on myself. I have focused on myself. I've gone to therapy. I've prioritized myself after prioritizing everybody else for so long. So I think that now I'm at a place where I feel more comfortable in my skin, more confident. And I think it's true what they say. When you hit 30, which I'm a few months away, but I feel like when you hit 30, you just don't care about the stuff. Like, don't sweat the small stuff is literally like how I'm feeling now that I'm about to turn 30. I'm like, who cares? Like all that stuff that I was so worried about in like my early 20s, my mid 20s, even like the beginning of my late 20s, I'm like, that doesn't matter. Like, this is who I am. This is what I look like. It is what it is. Like, that's just that. So, yeah, I started when I was super young, and the reason I've always wanted to do YouTube is because I've always been into broadcast journalism. I was going to go to college for broadcast journalism. I decided to not go to college and pursue cosmetology school, which led me to do bridal makeup for some time. I got my license in cosmetology. I worked at Sephora as a makeup artist. And then I decided that I just wanted to do my social media and focus more on that rather than do like freelance makeup work. And it's been so much fun to be able to create content. That's like, I feel like I'm such a creative. So just creating and broadcasting and sharing and helping in any way that I can in the beauty space has always been so important to me. And I think now that I'm, you know, growing up a little bit more, I live on my own. I have my own apartment. You know, I just like take care of myself. I have more responsibilities. There's more that I want to share. You know, like I mentioned earlier, like my Bonitas on a Budget beauty videos that I share. Like, I think that we're all, you know, trying to save cash, especially in this economy. So I just want to incorporate more things that are more relatable, you know, that I feel like would be great to share and helpful content for you guys. And I'm really excited for that. Yes, Jen. Like, it's insane. Everything is so expensive. And it's really interesting because even like with me, like I have a budget list and I look at it every month and I'm like, okay, what can I cut back on more to save some money? Like, I used to get my nails done like twice a month or maybe 3 times a month. Now I'm like once a month and that's it. Just once a month, okay? And I'm like, I need to just do it honestly, maybe myself or like my toes myself. But I'm like, I need to cut that budget down even more because I feel like sometimes you want to cut the budget down, but then you want to invest that money elsewhere, whether it's savings, whether it's on a therapy session, whether it's on fitness classes. So it's like always trying to find ways to make your budget work for you. Ooh, yes, I can definitely do. I love incorporating my Spanglish, and that's honestly, the Spanglish is just how I talk to my parents and my family. Like, I've always like mixed English and Spanish. It's very rarely just one language when I'm talking to my family. It's a mixture of both. But I feel like that's very like first gen Latina type of situation. Nicole said, I'm 30 and I know turning 30 might seem scary. Honestly, I never thought that I was scared about turning 30. Like, I don't feel scared, but I think subconsciously I've definitely felt it. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm about to turn 30. It's more so, I feel like I'm in a stage right now where I'm like, wow, I feel like I'm not that same person that I was when I turned 20. Like, I'm like, I feel like my interests have changed. I feel like the things that I care and value are so different than they were when I was 20. I think it's just like constant evolution, and I know it's going to continue for the other decades and the other chapters of my life, and it's exciting. It's very exciting. I've never been scared of age. I'm like, this is part of the process, and it's beautiful that I'm even able to hit, another year older, because sometimes that's not the reality, and I think that it's so nice to always be grateful for that. Yes, I'm very excited for 30s. Hola, Luisa. Hello, hello. Hey, Julie. Happy Sunday. Oh my gosh, I keep thinking it's Saturday because it's a long weekend. Are you guys off for the full week, or do you guys, what was I gonna say? Are you guys off this full weekend because of the holiday, or are any of you guys working? Right, Karina? I that's how I feel too. Like, I love my glam, but I feel like now it's more practical glam. And I don't know if you guys have noticed that too with me. Like, I don't do like the full lashes and all that all the time. Yes, if I go out to a party or a nice event, I'm going to glam up. But now I'm like, okay, I just want the practical. I want that good stuff, and I'm like all about that. But no, yes, I will definitely be sharing, like maybe like in a vlog or a day in my life, I'll be sharing some cute decor. I also really want to DIY some good decor for holiday season, like Christmas, because I don't have that much decor for Christmas, but I know it's very far away. Not really, but kind of. So I'll be bringing you guys along for all of that stuff. Yes, Jen, I love that. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I just feel like every year, I feel like sometime, like for me, I've never been scared to like tell somebody my age. I'm like, yeah, I'm 29 or whatever. I just feel like it's special, to like just the aging. It's something to embrace. Oh, good, Jen. I'm glad that you are off until Tuesday. Okay, Luisa, so I want to hear more about that. So I feel like now, like for me, I feel like at 29, I'm like, wow, a lot of the stuff that I loved and was obsessed with when I was in my early 20s doesn't really excite me. Do you feel like that's going to continue to happen? Did that continue to happen to you? Like when you went from 30s to 40s, like do the things that excite you in your 30s, now that you're in your 40s, are not that exciting? Or you like other stuff? Like, how is that? Like, I want to hear more about that. Okay, so I'm going to do a very subtle glam today. I'm actually going to take the Mary Phillips MPH palette, which looks like this. This is in the shade medium. I've actually really been enjoying this palette. I featured it in a trying new makeup tutorial. It's really loved because you can see I've been using it every single day since I bought it. But I actually also bought the brush by MPH Beauty, and I'm gonna be taking these two shades, and basically the technique that Mary Phillips does is underpainting. So I'm going to be putting this on before I go in with foundation. And oh, something else I want to do that I've gotten done before that I loved, but it's way too expensive for me to like want to do it, you know, consistently. But lamination, not lamination, sorry, brow lash lift. I love a good lash lift. I feel like it really keeps my lashes up, especially because I have very straight lashes and I don't have to use a lash curler as often. So I've been thinking about getting a lash kit and doing it myself. So I do have a cosmetology license, and it's funny because I used to do it for my sister. My sister doesn't have a cosmetology license, but she would do it on me when I taught her how to do it. But we don't live close by. So I'm like, maybe we'll just have to get a kit and learn to do it ourselves and then just do it that way. I think that's a great way to save money too and still be on a budget. And that's another thing that's so important, Bonitas. It's romanticizing your life. Like, especially for me, like living solo and, you know, being on a budget as well. I'm like, what can I do? Like, what small things can I do to romanticize my life and give me something to wake up and excited for? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes for me, it's just making my own pumpkin spice latte at home and having like huevitos con una tortilla and putting on some jazz music in the background. Like sometimes the small things are like the big things, or doing your own lash lift at home, you know? And I feel like that's something that I thought about a lot, because sometimes it can be stressful when you're trying to stay on a budget, or let's say you're saving for like a big trip or something and you don't have much room to spend on other stuff, and you're like, damn, I really wish I could go out and do this and that. But it's like, no, you can still enjoy and have that going out experience at home, or like with your friends, for things that are not as expensive or like feel like you're spending so much money. Yes, like your day is what you make it. And I feel like especially when you're going through hard times, whether it may be, I don't know, like health or like a breakup or just anything in life, I feel like it's so important to know that like you can still get yourself up and do these things that can make your day so much better. Like going on a walk. Like for me, like going on a walk with my dog, like taking him on a walk, just getting outside and getting those steps in makes me feel better already. Yes, I love that, Jen. You have to go out and hold on. You have to keep yourself busy and give yourself some things to plan and be excited for, because no one will come to entertain you. It's in your hands. That is so true. Yeah, literally. So that's something that I have been really doing, is like at home. Sometimes on the weekends, I'm just like, how can I make this day great? Like once I'm done my errands, what can I do? So I'll make myself a really cute little dinner, and I'll pour a little Olipop in like a pretty glass, and I just recently got these like candlesticks and like candle holders from the thrift store. They have really cute stuff at the thrift stores. That's something maybe I could also film for you guys, is like a shop with me at the thrift stores. There's this thrift store that I really like. It's called Second Avenue. I don't know if they have those type of thrift stores where you guys live, if it's like a chain, but they have such good stuff and you just never know like what you can find there. But for me lately, what I like to do is I like to go to the thrift stores and look for little cute like things to put in my apartment. Like right now, like the candlesticks, and just having the candlesticks with the candle holders, lighting them up while I eat, and it just feels like I'm in a restaurant. Like I'm like in a fancy restaurant having an amazing experience. I have like my music playing in the background with like a pretty, like right now it's like a fall background. Like it's just so nice to know that just because you don't want to go to a nice restaurant, or you're trying to stay on a budget, whatever it may be, there's still ways that you can do those things at home. Or even if you want to go out, you could also do a picnic, like pack a little picnic basket, go to a park with your friends and have fun. Let me go ahead and do a little bit of some. Okay, this looks insane, but this is the underpainting technique, which is why I am, I look like this right now. It's all gonna come together, don't worry. Yes, I've watched Juicy Jazz's content. She is great. I actually met her earlier this year at a YouTube event, and she is so sweet. She is an OG beauty creator, makes amazing content. She's also from the East Coast, which is so cool. It's always so cool to meet other content creators from the East Coast, because I feel like everybody's in LA. Like there's not many of us. There's like so many people are in LA. Okay, so I'm just going in with these shades right here and doing a little bit of some of that over here so we can go in, and you're gonna see how good this all comes together. And it's so funny because my rosacea looks like I put on blush, even though I literally have no blush on right there. It's just the rosacea. I'm also gonna take it right here. What are some things that you guys like to do to romanticize your life? I want to hear. Also, like, what are some self-care things that you guys do? Okay, I think that's good. Now what I'm gonna do, you know what I forgot to do, and I always do this, and I completely forgot to do it on camera, but it was to put on a lip balm. I always like having a glossy, moisturizing, hydrating product. So I'm gonna be using this right here. This is the Essence, the Super Peptide Glossy Lip Treatment, and I'm gonna be putting it all over my lips. Okay, Bonitas, look, if you're a Bonita on a budget, this is one of my favorite products at Ulta. It is from Essence. You guys know Essence is so affordable. It's like this is like $4.99. This is better than the Rhode ones. Now, I like Rhode. They have some great products that I really, really love that I've repurchased many times. But if you're looking for a alternative, like lip peptide treatment, this one by Essence, $4.99 is the best. This one's clear, but they also do have some options that are, what's it called? That do have a little bit of a tint. So that's always a plus. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be taking the L'Oreal True Match Foundation today. And I'm going to be mixing a little bit of my Desi face oil, because a technique that Mary Phillips, the celebrity makeup artist of this brand of the products that I'm wearing on my face right now, she shared that you want the foundation that you use on top of this palette to be very, very lightweight, so you can still see the product underneath of the foundation. Okay, so let's go ahead and, what brush do I want to take? I want to take she always recommends taking a fluffy brush, like not too many bristles in it. I literally just have one. Okay, so something like this. Lizzie says, read, put on a record while having my, oh, I love that. That sounds so nice. What type of books are you reading right now? That's something else too that I'm like, before summer ends, I need to go on the rooftop and read my book. And maybe I could pour like a kombucha on like in a wine glass, or I could pour some wine in there if I'm feeling fancy, and just enjoy the sound of the outside city and read my book. I feel like reading is always great because reading gets you out of your mind. It puts you in like another universe. And it's like you are the one who is like fully in control of like what these characters look like in your mind, or like, you know, kind of like you're creating it as you're reading it. You're creating like what it looks like to you, like from your perspective, which I think is always so great. So it forces your mind to like shut down from everything else in your actual life and just focus on, you know, what you're reading. Okay, so I am going in and blending everything out. As you saw, I use a very fluffy brush. Then I can go in and kind of use a sponge to further blend anything else. But do you guys see how soft it turns out? It's like a process with this though. Like you first look at it and you're like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? Anybody that's coming into this live, as you know, I was applying all that stuff from this palette was probably like, what is she doing? But it's makeup is always trust the process. The Mary Phillips palette is highly recommend. Now this is not cheap. This is like probably like 60 something dollars, but I definitely do think if you're on a hunt for something like this, or if you're a makeup artist, I think this is so worth it. It is very, very worth it. Okay, so I'm just going in and blending this all out. I've been using this palette every single day, like I mentioned earlier, since I purchased it. She did also launch lip liners and lipsticks, but I'm like, I don't know if I need another lip liner or lipstick, to be honest. There's so many great ones at the drugstore and also at Ulta. Like Milani just came out with their fall lip oils and lip liners, and they are so good. Like they are really, really good. I have a tutorial coming up this week sharing what, you know, the swatches and everything look like, so stay tuned for that. But it's so good. So always know that there's high-end stuff that are amazing, but there's really great alternatives at the drugstore. Ooh, my mirror almost fell. For very affordable. And Milani, I just love their packaging because literally it's like luxury on a budget. So I'm gonna swatch these for you guys at the end once I'm doing my lip, and I can show you what they look like. There's 4 new shades for the fall. They're limited edition, so they're not gonna be permanent at Ulta, but they are really nice. So we definitely are gonna get into that. Oh, speaking of Ulta, Bonitas, are you guys gonna be shopping any of the sales for 21 Days of Beauty? Let me know. I think today what they have is the, let me look it up on my iPad, but I'm pretty sure it's the Maracuja lippies, and then I think it's the Lancome foundation. Let's see. I know somebody mentioned in the comments in the community tabs, which also, by the way, if you ever want like some updates, check out my community tab section. That's where I'll update on stuff. Like for example, when I mentioned about, you know, gradually changing my channel name to my name and all that, you can find that there. Also, you can find there like what days I am going to be on live, which I think Sundays work really well for lives because it's the day that I feel like we all just relax, you know. I will say the only thing now is that football, if you guys know me from last year, I am such a football girl, so I'm just gonna have to figure out the best time to go on live so that I can still watch football games. Luckily the Ravens play next weekend at night, so I will be on live next Sunday around this time. I'll be getting ready with you guys for game day, our first game of the season. I'll do like a game day makeup look and outfit. Expect some purple because I am going to be, you know, ready for the season, starting off with a bang. But today, I don't know how many of you guys were here when I first started the live, but today was a cleaning, a reset day in my apartment. So I woke up early, grocery shopping, walked my dog, put in all my bedding to the laundry because I'm like, this needs to be all clean and spotless for the new month. Can you guys believe tomorrow is September 1st? Rent's due, a clean slate, a fresh start, new energy, new vibes. I'm wishing you guys all the best. Lizzie says, any good neck cream recommendations? Honestly, I haven't searched for a neck cream, but what I do is I like to go in with my moisturizer and I take it all the way down to my neck. all my moisturizers, especially like my night products. At night, I like to use a very nice, creamy, heavy moisturizer because I want all that hydration in my face. Even though I do have oily skin, my face can still get a little bit dry and dehydrated at night. So I find that when I put on a good, nice, heavy moisturizer, my skin, I wake up and my skin is so soft and plump. So I always take it down my neck. And the one that I've been using a lot lately is by Rhode. It's the barrier cream, the thick one, the butter one. I just ran out of it. I'm literally squeezing it and there's no more left. But luckily they're actually going in store at Sephora next week. So I will be picking that up. There's two products that I cannot live without from Rhode, and it's their glazing milk toner and that cream, that moisturizer, that like butter cream. The only thing though is that I will say this, the Bioma Milky Toner has quickly replaced the Rhode glazing milk. I still love the Rhode glazing milk, but I'm like, I'm not buying it until I finish this. But even so, I think I'm gonna keep buying this one because it's much more affordable. It's like $14, $15 at Ulta. Very comparable to that. Ooh, Luisa, you grabbed the perfume, the Marc Jacobs Daisy. Oh, that's a good one. Was that on sale yesterday? Yeah, so basically what you want to do, Sierra, is you want to apply all of your skincare products. The last step that you're going to do is you're going to do the sunscreen because you want that to like be layered all the way on top right before you put on foundation. If you don't wear foundation and you're just gonna wear your sunscreen, then yeah, that'll be the product that you want last. So the sunscreen is always gonna be what you put on last. Right now, if anybody's looking for a sunscreen recommendation, especially if you have oily skin, I really recommend Murad sunscreens. They actually came out with, I think, 4 different sunscreens that are great for different types of skin. One's really good for hydrating. One has vitamin C, which is really good for making sure like with the dark spots, and also will help with brightness, which is really good. They also have one for like anti-wrinkles or for wrinkles, which is really nice. Where I carry the one that I have always with me, the matte one, but that one's for oily skin. It gives a really nice soft matte finish, which layers on really nicely with makeup and all that. So that's good. But I'm telling you guys, the Murad sunscreen, if you're looking for a good quality sunscreen, yes, it's pricier than something affordable, but it's so worth it. I think somebody, would you rather reach for Desi or Rhode? Okay, so I reach for both. At night, I reach for Rhode, that butter. Here, let me see if I can go grab it. It's literally right in my bathroom. Okay, so at night, ooh, hold on, let me remove. At night, I use this. This is like my holy grail moisturizer that I like to use at night. This is the Barrier Butter Cream. It's a hydration layer. I apply this all over my face, down my neck for hydration. This is what I go to sleep in. I wake up and I'm telling you, my skin is like so soft, so plump. It's so good. This is really, really nice stuff. And then I also, something similar to that is the Ulla Henriksen. This one I like to use it more in the winter at night because my skin does get very dehydrated and just dry in the winter because it's so cold here in Maryland. But this is also really good for the winter. But right now, this is what I use at night. And then in the morning is when I reach for Desi. So in the morning, I do this. This is my second one, the Agua Fresca moisturizer. So good. It's very lightweight. It's a gel-like consistency, so it melts very easily into my skin, which in the morning I do want something lightweight because I'm going to be going in with makeup and I want everything to layer really nicely so that it stays on and it looks really good and healthy for the entire day, as opposed to at night, then I can go in with something thicker that's just going to be replenishing my skin because I'm sleeping, I'm not moving. So yeah, this I reach for during the day, the Desi. I also like to pair it with the oil. If you do have dry skin, I would recommend this technique. Or if you like a glowy finish, a healthy glowy finish, going in with the moisturizer and then putting just a drop of the Desi oil and then mixing them up and putting them all over gives you so much hydration, which is always the best. I also would suggest to apply your sunscreen down on your neck, because as you can see, and again, this is part of like aging, and I am a huge advocate for age whatever way you want to age, whether that means you getting a facelift or whether that means you doing the complete natural way or you getting Botox. I am a firm believer that everybody needs to do what makes them the happiest, but I do think that will make, you know, your prolong certain things is applying sunscreen down to your neck. Like I've seen women in my life that have always preached for sunscreen and they're like in their 70s and they look amazing because they never miss a day not wearing their sunscreen and they have like no work done. So I'm just saying, I'm a huge advocate for do what makes you happy, but I do think that not missing the neck when you go in with sunscreen is very essential. Also the ears are important too. But that's my recommendation that I would give. Ooh, okay, it was 50% off. See, Ulta has like the best deals. I love Sephora for some things, but Ulta has my heart because Ulta, like they have everything there. You also have your points where you can save money on things. It's the best. So I love me an Ulta trip. Okay, Juanita, so you can see like this is the face after going in with the underpainting underneath and then putting on foundation on top. Even though it looked very intense at the beginning, it blended out so seamlessly. Like everything looks so healthy and nice, very wearable. This is kind of like my go-to look nowadays for just every day. And actually I'm gonna be posting a video soon of my quick routine for just running errands or like a back to school routine. And it's similar to what I'm doing right now. I'm keeping everything really nice and easy porque no tenemos tiempo, okay? We don't have time to be doing the most on the regular day. But I'm just going in. Sierra, so First Aid Beauty just launched a few acne prone products. I would definitely recommend looking into First Aid Beauty. The reason I say I'm such a huge advocate for First Aid Beauty, when my rosacea was at its absolute worst, I want to say I was maybe 21 or 22. It was bad. It was horrible. The only product that did not irritate my face was the First Aid Beauty brand. And I know they recently launched acne products like for acne skin, and I know that will be a good brand to look into because they know what they're doing with their skincare. Like they do it right. So that's a brand that I would absolutely recommend looking into. You can find them at Ulta. So that's always the best when you can find them in stores. Okay, so for foundation today, we just used the L'Oreal True Match. And this is such a great affordable foundation. I was recently like reintroduced to it because of the viral Shelby Ann makeup look. And so I started using it. I'm like, wait, this foundation is so good. And it really is. It has great products. Okay, so this is the face. Now I need to just decide what I want to do. If I want to, I feel like we're good with the, let me just take a little, like I feel like I'm good with the warming up of the face. So I don't want to go with too much because I feel like it gave me a very subtle look. Hey, Ashley. Yes, I am back on live. I know it's been a few months since I've been on live. I'm so sorry for that. You know, sometimes life is just lifing, you know, and you gotta take care of some other stuff. But I am back on my lives, and lives make me so happy because it's a way that I can connect with you guys. And it makes me really happy to be here on live because you guys are the best. And you guys always give me the best tips. Like, I love it. Yeah, so I already filmed the back to school / makeup for running errands video, But I will also do a video where I talk about brushes I use the most, because honestly, bonitas, I use the same brushes all the time. Like, I don't really steer too far away from the brushes that I'm constantly using. So I can definitely do that. Oh, okay. So I know that I mentioned today in this video this MPH palette by Mary Phillips, which if you've been eyeing this or been thinking about it, yes, it's a little pricey, but it's absolutely worth it. If you have been eyeing it, it's really, really good and it gets the job done. I've been using this every single day and I purchased this with my own money. This was not sent to me. But now if you want a Bonitas on a budget alternative, Morphe just launched their Shape Lifter sticks, and these sticks are so good, bonitas. Like, they get the job done. They're so precise, so you can literally do your entire face sculpting with just these little pens. And well, they're not pens, but like sticks, and they are so good. I like to use the warmer shade for warming up like the perimeters of my face, which is this shade right here. This is the shade Refined. You can see they're micro. They almost remind me of like the eyeshadow pencils that a lot, or eyeshadow sticks that a lot of brands come out with. And do you guys remember that a lot of people, what they would do is they would take the eyeshadow sticks and do like their full face? That's the concept of this. It's a very nice, precise, micro type of pencil, which is great. So that's the shade Refined. Then to contour, just to add like some good shadow and chisel out to the face, I like to use this shade, which is pretty cool. Like, this is a pretty cool shade. You can see it's very cool toned. And that one is in the shade Enhance. And I feel like that's like a true cool tone shade. So these bonitas, if you don't want to spend the MPH Beauty money on this palette, these are really good. And they're at Ulta. Very easy to blend, very affordable, friendly. I actually have a, did I post it yet? I know I posted it on Instagram and TikTok. Not sure if I posted it here on YouTube yet, but I'm gonna check. But I do have a video, a quick little short video where I show how I apply these all over. But Morphe really did it right. Okay, but you need to tell me, don't you think that Morphe really came out with some amazing products? They like stepped up their game. I know they went through like an entire bankruptcy, like rebrand, but you need to tell me what your favorite Morphe product has been that has launched, because they have launched some really good stuff this year, like so much stuff. They did their blushes, these sticks. They also, somebody actually mentioned earlier in the live if I like the micro brow pencil by Morphe. I love it. I used it. I will say though, the only thing to keep in mind with those pencils is to make sure that you have a very light hand with it, because it's so micro. The last thing I am very heavy handed. They break easily if I'm like you need to be very, very light handed with it so that they really last and they wear beautifully. So that would be my recommendation with those. But besides that, they're amazing. And again, those are also at Ulta. All of Morphe's new products, new launches are at Ulta. And some of my favorite brushes, going back to Luisa's comment about most used brushes, some of my most used brushes are from Morphe, specifically the Morphe and Ariel, Makeup by Ariel's collab they did. Those brushes are top tier brushes. So yeah, that would be my recommendation for products. I feel like I just talked like 100 miles per minute. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do blush. Okay, so I really love the Rhode blushes. This is another one of my favorite Rhode products, is their blushes, especially this one in the shade Sleepy Girl. So what I like to do is I like to just take it like that. Then I like to go in also on this side. And because it's still summer, almost done, I like to also go in with Piggy, which is this more like soft pink. And I just kind of put it like right on top of Sleepy Girl. Let me turn my lights up a little bit more. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Okay. And I'm just going to be taking my brush. I'm going to be taking the Rare Beauty brush. Oh, I recently purchased the new Rare Beauty perfume. I only purchased the travel size and also the little mini. I got the set That is such a beautiful perfume for the fall, Bonitas. If you're looking for a really nice perfume for the fall, that one is fantastic, especially if you like something that has a little bit of a sweet scent to it, but not too sweet. That's so good. If you like more like smoky, musky, Orabella by Bella Hadid just launched a what's it called? A fragrance. It is so nice too, but it's completely different than the one by Rare Beauty. So that is the blush. Do you see? Like the blush on top, and then we have a little bit of like that contour at the bottom, which is gonna kind of create shadow, which kind of lifts this blush and makes it look more enhanced. Do you see what I'm saying? Like that shadow right there. So we have that. And now I'm gonna do a little bit of mascara. And I think I'm gonna do a little wing. So for me, for like a quick, easy look, some days I'll just do a little bit of the bronzer shade on the eyes like that, just to give a little bit of color, also a little bit of depth slash shadow to the eye. But if I'm feeling a little adventurous, I do like to go in and add a little wing liner. So for me, I like to use the black shade of eyeshadow in the Makeup by Mario Master Matte Palette. And I like to go in and I like to just put it right here. Like so. Just to add like a little nice wing. Like so. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? I want to go in with a little wing. Some days I don't. Some days I just do the mascara. But some days I'm like, I'm feeling adventurous. Okay. So we have our little wings. And I'm going to go ahead and now do mascara. Oh, I can't wait to show you, Bonitas, those Milani lip oils for the summer. They're the best. Cynthia, hi. I'm doing well. How are you? Thank you for joining us. What are you up to on this very beautiful long weekend Sunday? Technically, today's Saturday, but it's Sunday. So what are you up to? Okay, I think that's done. So today I spent my morning cleaning, doing a bunch of errands, and just laundry. I try to do a reset, like a full-blown reset today, because tomorrow's the first of the month. So I'm like, I want to start the month with fresh vibes, fresh energy, clean sheets, clean clothes, clean apartment. So I did all that, and then got in a shower, feeling great. Now I'm putting on some makeup because I'm gonna run some errands this afternoon and evening. So I wanted to get a little glam, get a little cute. What is my favorite glossy balm or gloss stick? Okay, so I mentioned this. My favorite glossy balm right now that I've been loving, especially if you are on a budget like me, is this Essence, the Super Peptide Glossy Balm Lip Treatment. This is so comparable to like all of those lip treatments that are high end. $4.99 at Ulta from the brand Essence. This one's clear, but they also have tinted ones that are super pretty. They have like a nude one, a brown one, a pink one. Really good stuff. That's one of my favorites. Now, if you're looking for high end, Ulla Henriksen has great lip treatments. Those are so nice. But that one is my favorite. Like when I go to the gym in the mornings, that's another way I romanticize my life, is getting a little cute for the gym. I don't do any makeup, but I do like to do a lip liner and a clear balm. You know, I just feel like it elevates my little, you know, gym look with my sleek bun. But yeah, that's what I would recommend is the one by Essence, the Glossy Balm by Essence, their lip treatment. Again, also if you want something high-end, Ulla Henriksen has great ones that are really good glossy lip treatments. That one was the one that I was using a lot when I was training for my half marathon earlier this year, and it literally works so well. It didn't crumble. It's so good. Oh, that's so nice that you're gonna spend time with your nephew and watch movies. I hope you feel better. Being sick is never fun, but I always like to look at the positive. I'm like, you know what? I may be sick, but this gives my body time to really get that much needed rest and recovery, which sometimes we can neglect, especially when we're not sick because we're, you know, go, go, go. So it forces you to slow down a little bit. I have not tried the ColourPop Glossy Balm Sticks. Every time I go in there, I see them and I'm like, should I get them? But I'm like, I have way too many things. I need to like finish one thing before I can get another thing. So I haven't, but I need to try it out. So I will report back to you, but I can speak very highly of these by Essence. They are so good. $4.99. The quality is amazing. This one's clear, but they also have tinted ones that are phenomenal. So if you try it, if you decide to pick it up, please let me know how you like it, because I just have a feeling you're going to love it. They're so good. Essence is like the only brand that I feel like hasn't raised their prices, and I hope they don't. But you never know, especially with like everything going on with the tariffs and everything. You never know, but I'm hoping that the prices stay for that one too. I am using the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, the waterproof one. This one is so good, and it's very, very nice for waterproof. Now, right now, this eyelash does not look the best. It's actually growing out. I had some very severe lash fallout, like right in the middle, of course. So it's growing. I'm currently using lash serum to help it grow quicker. But Essence literally has really good mascara, and it's so affordable. Like their Lash Princess mascaras is so good. I highly recommend it. I also used this waterproof one on my friend for her wedding, and she was bawling, and her mascara was like perfectly in place. So I was very proud of that. Do you see? Like, it's just so good. This is like my good lash right now. It's fuller. Favorite drugstore mascara that's lengthening and gives volume? I would probably say the Essence Lash Without Limits. I was using that a lot in my lives last year. I don't know if you guys remember. The Lash Without Limits. It's like in a pink tube. That one's really good for that. This one's really good too. I feel like you can see, like, do you see this eye? Like, this Lash Princess is so good. This eye looks a little sad. Like I said, I have fallout, but like, do you see how good that is? Like, it's so good. And this is somebody with straight lashes. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to kind of just let that sit for a little bit. And then I'm gonna go back and recurl in a few minutes and then add some more mascara just to kind of like lock it into place. So we have that, and I think I am going to be going in and adding a little bit of powder just to kind of like set everything in place a little bit more. So I'm going to be taking a little bit more of this loose powder. Ooh, there's a new one in a black too, but let me see if I can pull it up in my iPad. I'm actually on Ulta's website right now, and like I mentioned earlier, they're having their 21 Days of Beauty event. Today's deals are, like somebody mentioned, the Lancome Tint Idole Full Coverage Foundation, which is now $26. That is a good foundation. I've tried that foundation. It is good. If you're looking for a high-end foundation, that is more catered towards somebody that has oily skin, wants full coverage, but also wants that like soft matte effect. That one's fantastic. Also, Supergoop has their matte sunscreen on sale for $20 today. So if you have oily skin, I feel like these products are catered to the oily skin people today. It's $20, which you know Supergoop is pricey. And then also they have some fragrance. Philosophy has their fragrance. Also, I think the It Cosmetics brush, the full coverage complexion brush 77 is $16 today. It Cosmetics mascara. It Cosmetics mascara is $12 to $14 if you're looking for a good mascara today. I don't remember what shade I am in the Tint Idol full coverage foundation. Let me see if I can base it from here. They also have Tarte. Their Maracuja Juicy Plumping Lip Oil is $13.50. I love a good lip product, but I'm like, I don't need any more lip products. Let me see what shade I am for the Lancome. I know that I'm like in the neutral family because I feel like I always fall in the neutral tones. So let's see. $230W. I would say $230W or $310N. That's what I feel like I fall around. $230W is like olive, and I feel like I pull olive sometimes. But $310N, medium skin with neutral undertones, that can also work. Yeah, because I feel like everything else is too peachy. And it's gonna pull orange. I would say $310N is what I would recommend for that. And then somebody said for Clinique foundation. Let me see. I used to use the Clinique foundation a lot, like in my early 20s. Let's see if I can see all the deals. Now I want to go to Ulta. I don't need anything from Ulta, but you know what I want to try? I want to try the new Shakira hair care brand. I know they have a little set of like a bunch of items for like $30-something. So I'm like, maybe I could try that and do like a hair routine, like when I have like very dirty hair, like post gym, and see kind of how everything works. So maybe I'll do that. Pero vamos a ver. I wish it will show me all the days. Is there somewhere I could see all the days? What are you most excited about for the Ulta 21 days? I feel like I haven't really looked at everything that's gonna be on sale for the entire, ooh, they're gonna have Virtue stuff. Okay, Virtue is an amazing hair care brand. That is pricey. It's like $44 per shampoo, conditioner, whatnot. One of their shampoos that I just ran out of is gonna be on sale for $22. That's actually, I think it is on sale today. That's a really good deal, but I have way too many hair care products right now that I need to go through. So I'm not gonna buy that, but they have some good stuff. Which Clinique foundation is gonna be on sale? My favorite drugstore lip gloss that has color and not sticky. Currently, the ones that I'm rotating heavily are the Milani ones. Any Milani lip oil gloss, they're so good. Also, the Essence, I know, I'm a big Essence girl. The Essence lip oil in, I think it's called Mocha Glow. I did a short on it. It's like the perfect fall gloss lip oil. The consistency is so good. It doesn't feel thick, heavy. It's not sticky. It's super hydrating. That's another one that I would recommend. Yes, new perfumes that I smell that I really like I mentioned, is the Rare Beauty The new fragrance by Rare Beauty. So nice. If you're looking for a good fall scent, this is so good. It's like sweet, but it's like dainty. It's not overdone. It's, let me actually wear it today. It's so nice. Like it's, oh gosh, it's so fresh, but like it's sweet. It's perfect. It's really perfect. I also, the Orabella, which is completely different. Orabella sold at Ulta. The Rare Beauty sold at Sephora, but the Orabella is completely different vibe than the one by Rare Beauty. But the Orabella one is like smoky and musky, which is perfect for what's it called? For the fall time. It kind of reminds you of like those natural earthy scents of like just fresh. Like, I don't want to say pine cone, but like it just reminds, like pine trees, like it's very fresh. It's kind of like a unisex, like almost a little masculine, but it has like feminine touches to it. The Orabella one by Bella Hadid. But then this Rare Beauty one, if you like more sweet and like dainty, a little musky, this is fantastic for the fall. Okay, let me see. You guys said the Clinique Even Better makeup. Clinique. There was a Clinique shade that has always been so, oh shoot. I need to get a new iPad. My iPad is like, oh. It's like freezing. I'm trying to find this Clinique foundation so I can give you guys a good shade. The Lancome has a new fragrance, La Vie is Bella in Vanilla. Ooh, that's a, so this isn't that one, but this one by Lancome, one of my favorite scents. I use this a lot in the beginning of the year. I feel like it's like a late winter scent. It like, this reminds me of Valentine's Day, but it's just a very like grown, like late winter scent. This, I use it so much. Like I use half the bottle in a very short time frame. This is so good. But I need to smell, you've influenced me. I need to smell that, Cynthia. Do they have it at Ulta? I'll have to check it out ASAP because I love Lancome. They have great fragrances. The one that I'm almost done that I use a lot in the spring and summer is the Cosmic by Kylie, which is a really beautiful floral scent. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to keep using it because I know we're about to go into fall and I like to switch up scents in the fall. I also do have the other Cosmic 2.0, which this one is a little bit more fruity. To be honest, I like the original one better than the 2.0 by Kylie. It's really funny because on one of my videos that I did like a video reviewing this. Somebody said that this one reminds them, like scent-wise, like pickles, like a pickle juice. And I kid you not, after they said that, I was like, wait, I kind of smell that now. And I can't unsee it. I can't unsmell it anymore. Like I literally feel like that's what I think about now. So, I mean, yeah, it's not bad. I'm gonna obviously use it because I bought it. But I would say out of these two, this one is just so good. As you can see, I use that all the time. So yeah, that's probably something I would repurchase in the future, just not right now. Because again, I'm like, I have so many fragrances. I want to get a really pretty fragrance cabinet and put it in my bathroom. I think it would look so cute. I want to put some sort of decor in my bathroom. I just don't know what. So I'm thinking of like a really pretty, like gold antique looking fragrance cabinet that I can just put all my fragrances in there, like display them really nicely. I love a good little display. Oh, Luisa, have a great time at church. Have a blessed rest of your weekend as well. Thank you so much for coming on this live. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Yes, I will save this so you guys can rewatch it. I will also, before I go off this live, I will link some of the products that we talked about so you guys can check them out if you guys are interested. Okay, so the Clinique Ever Better foundation. Let me see if I can find my shade. I just pulled it up finally while I was yapping. Okay, I think. Not really fair. No, I don't think I'm that one. I would say, I don't know. So there's one, it's WN76 Toasted Wheat. It is a medium, warm, neutral undertone for the Clinique foundation that you guys are mentioning that's going to be on sale at Ulta. That's kind of close to what I would be, but I don't know about that warm in there because that's where things on my complexion can get orange. So let me see if I can find something a little bit more neutral. No warmth in there. No, maybe this one. Medium cool neutral. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything just neutral. It's either warm or cool. So I would say I probably fall between the CN74 Beige, which is a medium cool neutral undertones. And then the next one up is the WN76 Toasted Wheat, which is a medium warm neutral undertone one. I'm gonna see if there's anything else. I feel like that's it. I would say between those two right there. I wouldn't go with any other one because it may be either too light or too warm. So yeah. Okay, I was talking a lot, so now I'm gonna finish up the rest of this. I'm going to just powder my face. And I'm gonna pat the extra on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna put it, see, just in the areas where I tend to get, you know, a little dewy. So for me, it's like that T-zone area. So the shade that I have used quite often from the Milani Gloss Sticks. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I haven't really used the Gloss Sticks by Milani as much as I've used their lip oils. Like these are the ones that I use the most. I did swatch them and I love the consistency, but I feel like I'm more of like a glossy girl, like a lip glossy girl, like a lip oil girl. There is one here that I have that I think is perfect for the fall in Hazel. This one right here. So pretty. This, oh shoot, I think I went to, again, me with my heavy hand. I went to heavy handed, but this color, stunning. Like stunning color. It's one that I have here in my little stash of lip products that I consistently rotate. This is the one that I would say perfect for every day. It like enhances your natural lip color, but also I think this is a beautiful shade like moving into the fall that I would think is amazing. Now, something else I do want to mention staying with the Milani products are these. Bonitas, if you're looking for a really good long wearing lipstick, Milani's lipsticks, these are the Color Fetish matte lipsticks. These stay on. Like they stay on. They're so moisturizing, hydrating. They stay on the lips. This one is in the shade Flushed. And I'm going to put Flushed right there. Like look how creamy those are. They're so good. And also packaging. So luxe, so pretty. I need to take off this plastic on it. But besides that, very, very pretty packaging. And I mean, it's great. So I would recommend something like that as well. But yeah, Milani has great products. I would say it's not a completely brown shade. I feel like it's like a neutral warm shade. Like I just feel like it's the perfect amount of warm, but it's not like too brown. It's not too like, I don't want to say pink, but it's not like too mauve-y. Like it's just the perfect amount. Let me actually swatch it on my lips for you so I can show you. I feel like it's a very wearable shade. Okay, so let's, Yeah, I think today I'm gonna put my hair half up, half down. The waves are waving. Okay, let's try this. So this is Hazel. Looks like that. It's not a brown shade. I feel like on my lips, it pulls warm, but it's still very wearable. Like I could wear this without a lip liner and it looks just fine. Like it's very wearable, natural shade. You can obviously go in with a warm or like a brown lip liner and you can just take it to the next level. But it's just very pretty, very wearable. So that looks nice. Okay, powder is on. And yeah, it's just a very perfect for the little días. Put some of these away. Let me clean this. Okay, Bonita, so now what I'm gonna do before I get off the live is I want to go ahead and do the lips on live, but I need your help. I need you to help me pick which lip we're gonna do because we're talking about affordable, we're talking about Milani. I want to do a, can I fit this brush in here? There we go. I wanna do a new fall Milani lip collection lip. So these are our fall lippies that Milani launched. They launched 4 new shades. They also launched some lip liners, which, can I pull them out? Oh, we also have to talk about on one of these lives about Morphe's new lipsticks. Morphe launched new lipsticks and they're really good. Okay, so these are Milani's new lip liners. And then these are their new lip oils. So I'm going to do a lip combo and I want to know what I should do on the lips. So we're gonna start off with these. These are the lip liners by Milani. And I can go ahead and swatch them for you guys. So we're gonna start off from this side to this side. So I'll swatch them. And then you are gonna help me decide which one I should do on my lips. So the first shade we're going in with is Go All Pout. It's like this pinky shade. And oh, thank you so much for subscribing and joining our familia bonita. Gracias, bonita. Okay, so this is the first shade by Milani, their new lip liners. Like I said, Go All Pout is the first shade. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take the next shade, which is the shade Over Top. And we're gonna apply Over Top right here, like so. Then I'm gonna go in with one of my personal favorites, one that I've actually been using quite a lot. And this is in the shade Hot Tamale. Hot Tamale, right here. Like that. It's kind of like a warm brown shade, but there's like a little warmth to it. Like a little, not warm, but like a little, like, I don't want to say red, but like it's like more of a warm shade right here. Then I'm gonna go in with Twice as Spice, which is like a nude shade right here. And I'm gonna apply that right here, like that. That's pretty. To be honest, for me, I don't like wearing lip liners that color because I feel like I want whatever lip liner I use to give me dimension to, like, for example, this and this, it's a no-go for me. But like this and this is like, okay, I have dimension on my lips. But again, that's another shade. Now we're gonna go in with Hot Shot, which Hot Shot looks like this. And I'm just gonna put it right here, like so. Hot Shot. And then the last shade we have is Fire Sign. Any fire signs in here? I'm an earth sign, but I love fire signs. I am around a lot of fire signs. It's like a rich brown shade. Okay, Bonita. So now I want to know which lip liner I should use today. These are all the Milani lip liners. And again, this one is Go All Pout, Over the Top, Hot Tamale, Twice as Spice, Hot Shot, and Fire Sign. Which one should I use? Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna remove what I have right now. While I wait for you guys to let me know which one I should go in with, I'm going to recurl my lash to hold that curl. And same thing with this eye. Hot Shot or Hot Tamale? Which one was Hot Shot again? Okay, so Hot Shot is this one. Hot Tamale is that one. Okay, I love Hot Tamale, but maybe because I have used it a few times, I'll go in with Hot Shot. Switch it up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Lashes are ready. Okay, so now we need to decide. I'm gonna go in with Hot Shot. I think Hot Shot will be a good one. We're gonna do this one. Then I need to figure out what lip oil we're gonna do from Milani. So we have these lip oils. This is from their new fall collection. Aquí. These are the shades. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them as well, right under. So the first one is Candy Apple. And Candy Apple is like that. Really pretty red tone. And they smell good too. Like it smells like a candy apple. Like they each smell like what they are. The next one is Hot Cocoa, and Hot Cocoa has a little bit of like some shimmer in there. So I'm gonna put Hot Cocoa aquí, like so. Then I'm gonna go in with the shade Mulled Wine. And I'm gonna put Mulled Wine here, like so. And then last but not least, we're gonna go in with the shade Pumpkin Spice right here. So let's see. It's a little sheer. Hold on. You can see the little shimmers in there. Okay, so now I need to know which color I should go in with. So we have here Candy Apple. We have Mulled Wine, Hot Cocoa, and Pumpkin Spice. So I'm trying to see what would look best with Hot Shot, the lip liner. I think Pumpkin Spice, because it'll give it dimension. Mulled Wine is so good too. It's like the perfect like deep red tone, like a burgundy. It's super stunning. This one I love, Mulled Wine with Hot Tamale. So good. That's what I've been wearing. Okay, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and do Hot Shot, like Cynthia mentioned, and I'm gonna be taking Pumpkin Spice for the lip oil. So let's go and do this. So I'm going in with Hot Shot. These are very creamy, easy to blend. I like to go a little bit into the lip just so that I can diffuse it and blend it and create dimension, but like seamless dimension with the lip line, with the lip oil. Like so. And I'm gonna just blend that all out. Because this is like a gel-like consistency, everything blends so nicely. Look at that. So that is Hot Shot by Milani. Then I'm gonna be taking Pumpkin Spice by Milani also, the lip oil, and we're gonna be putting that right in the middle. Oh, and I forgot to mention, these lip liners are plumping. So you do feel a little tingle. So if you like that, great. If you don't, I'm just letting you know right now. So the Milani are the Keep It Full plumping lip liners. You will feel your lips tingle with these lip liners. Okay, this is a really good combo. Very fall. So pretty. Very bonita on a budget friendly. My favorite lip liners. My favorite drugstore lip liner has to be the e.l.f. Dark Cocoa, or is it dark or deep cacao? Deep cocoa lip liner. I use it all the time. It is literally like $3. So good. Also, Maybelline has really good lip liners as well. They're lifter liners. Those are really good. Oh, another really good one for the fall is Revlon Raisin. Revlon Raisin is another go-to recently for me. Such a great lip liner. It's like a I don't want to say it's a red tone. It's just like a warm red. It's not fire truck red. It's like just very, very pretty. It kind of reminds me actually of this color right here. Like that, maybe a little lighter. No, this one right here. This one right here. It kind of reminds me of that Raisin by Revlon. That similar family, but that's another one. So e.l.f. The Maybelline has really good ones. Also, like I said, Raisin by Revlon. I think it's, hold on, now I'm like, is it deep cocoa or is it dark cocoa by e.l.f.? That one is just really good. I don't know why my iPad's freezing. It's not letting me search it. Milani Spice, yes, I have Milani Spice liner. I think I have it in here. That's another great one too. Right here, yeah. This one with Luminoso lip oil, fantastic. Perfect transition to fall lip liner. That is Spice by Milani. And these are not plumping. The new ones are plumping. So if you don't want plumping, these OG ones, and you can just sharpen them, they're fantastic. A pink brownie gloss stick. Looks like that. Bonita, do you guys have any recommendations for a pinky brown gloss stick? I'm trying to think of a pinky brown gloss stick. I'm trying to think. I feel like I have pinky, but I don't know about pinky brown. The only one that's like kind of like pinky brown maybe, or not really, but I don't think this is pinky brown, or I don't know. This one by Fenty is one of my favorite, like pinky. That isn't like too pinky. It's Fenty Glow. They're like, it's like a glossy lipstick. Super great. Ooh, I am getting hungry. Okay, so the face is pretty much done. This would be like a typical face of makeup for me, just like quick, easy, simple, just to like enhance like the natural features and keep it, you know, light. Nothing too intense or dramatic. Favorite affordable brushes. Morphe has a great trio. If you're looking for like 3 items in one, a cream, a powder, and then I think 2 creams. Yeah, 2 creams and 1 powder. This is great. Also, Essence again has really great blushes too. Super easy to wear. And also Milani's baked blushes, stunning. I feel like I recently was like reintroduced to them. That used to be like my go-to for when I was younger. And I recently started using them again. The baked blushes by Milani, they're so good. They're so, so good. Okay, so let me tag some items that we talked about today. So let me go ahead, and you bonitas need to also let me know some things that you would like me to tag. I have to talk about the Bioma Milky Toner, because that stuff is just, I recommend, 10 out of 10. I also use the L'Oreal True Match Foundation today. Let me see what shade I'm in. For the True Match Foundation, I'm in the shade W6, which is a really good match for me. And I will put it here. I'll do the one from, let's see. And then also, oh, I have to include the Lash Princess mascara, the waterproof one. So amazing, and it's $4.99. What else did we use today? Oh, the MPH palette for underpainting. MPH Beauty. I use the palette and I use the brush too. If you are getting the palette and you're gonna splurge, I recommend getting the brush as well. It's dual-ended and it's so nice. What else did we use on this face? Oh, we used the Rhode blush. I think Rhode's on here as well. Sleepy Girl. I am a sleepy girl. Sleepy Girl blush is what we used. Yep. And then Rhode butter cream. Okay, the Rhode buttercream, so nice. I am gonna link that too because I use that. And then, oh, Rare Beauty fragrance that I mentioned, that's perfect for the fall. If you guys are looking into it, I highly recommend it. King, you okay? Sorry guys, I think my dog was dreaming, so I'm like, I needed to wake him up from his dream. Okay, I'm going to tag the perfume as well because it's really good. I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, the lip products that we used right now. Okay, Milani Pumpkin Spice. Yep, it's right here. And then, wait, since when has it been $12.99? Ooh, these prices, they just keep going up. Okay, we also use the Hot Shot by Milani. Milani Hot Shot lip liner. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I went ahead and tagged all of the products. Can you guys see them in the bolsita? Oh yeah. Okay, so this is interesting. Milani's tubing mascara was one of my absolute favorites, Cynthia. Like, it was so good. I want to say like a year and a half ago, or maybe 2 years, it made my lashes look so good. They recently sent me a package that I'm so grateful they sent over with their product so that I could test it out, let you guys know my thoughts. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love this mascara. They now have it in brown. But when I put it on, I'm like, this is so wet. Like, it's not working out for me. So I don't know if they changed their formula or what, but I would have recommended that one. But I'm like, I can't recommend that one right now because it's too wet for a tubing mascara, or else I would have said that one. Let me see. Tubing mascara right now, that's Tarte has one, but Tarte isn't affordable. They have a good tubing mascara. I'm gonna have to keep you posted on that. Because I, at this current moment, don't have a go-to affordable tubing mascara that I'm obsessed with. Makes me sad though. I was really obsessed with the Milani one, but when I tried it again recently, I'm like, this is too wet. Like, my lashes are like they're not curling because it's so wet, the formula. And there was transfer. So I'm gonna keep you posted on that because I don't have one in particular that I'm like obsessed with at this moment. But like I said earlier, the mascara that I've been loving is this Lash Princess, which I have linked in my little shopping bag bolsita, which you can see down below. It has all the items that I have on this face linked para mis bonitas, so you guys can check them out. But I really like how this face turned out. This is pretty much what I do. The only thing I switched up that I haven't tried like as a combo is the Milani lip combo that we have going on right now, but I'm loving it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna head out soon, bonitas. I'm gonna see if oh, you know what, Elf does have a tubing mascara. They do have a tubing mascara. I'm not sure if Essence does. I'm gonna have to look into it, but Elf does have a tubing mascara. I honestly can't remember if I loved it or not, so I don't want to tell you yes or no. But Elf does have a tubing mascara that you should definitely look into and see if you love it. So let me put all these lip liners away, and I'm about to head off in a few minutes. It's always so hard going off live because I'm like, oh my gosh, we're having so much fun. You bonitas literally made my day today. This was like the highlight of my day, being on live with you guys. So I also need to figure out what I'm gonna eat when I get off live because I am hungry. I'm just gonna put these back. I really appreciate you, all of you guys, being here with me on live because it is so much fun. And Elf Big Moon Mascara. I can't remember. I'm sorry, Bonita. There's so many like mascaras and products that I've recently tried out that I can't remember. I'm gonna look into and research and I'll get back to you, Cynthia. The ones that I have tried that are recent are the Kosas mascara, the Dibs mascara. This one's really nice. This actually gives good length and volume. The Dibs, it's a duo. It has a primer and a mascara. Tarte one is really good, but affordable right now, that's my current favorite, is the one by Essence. And also the Lash Princess and Lash Without Limits. Those are like my favorites. But I am about to get off the live. Thank you so much, bonitas, for being here with me today on this Sunday. I appreciate you so much for tuning in, for chatting with me. It really means the world to me. Thanks for all the thumbs up that we are getting on the live. I will be back next weekend for another live, and it will be much more exciting because I'm going to be getting ready for football. So yeah, that will be fun. Definitely come with ideas for my look for next Sunday because I want to do some purple just to bring in this new football season. Hopefully the Ravens go to the Super Bowl this year. So yeah, that live will be so much fun. And I'll go on community tabs to remind you guys that I will be going on live next weekend. So definitely stay tuned for that. Ooh, new Natasha Denona foundation. Okay, I'll have to go pick it up. I think they probably have it at Sephora, right? I'll pick it up and I'll definitely do a foundation review on it and let you guys know my thoughts. But I think that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for having your cafecito or just having, you know, a chill moment on this really nice Sunday. So muchas gracias, bonitas. I appreciate you so much. And you guys will be seeing me very, very soon for my next live next weekend. Again, I've linked everything down below. If you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe. We have so much fun on my channel. We talk all things beauty, lifestyle, bonitas on a budget, lifestyle. And yeah, so I'll see you bonitas soon. And there are some good videos coming this week. So stay tuned for 2 long form videos and of course some shorts throughout the week. But nos vemos pronto, bonitas. Muchas gracias. Adiós.